Y'all know what I come to talk about. This damn 2020 election. One of the most controversial, one of the most anticipated, stupidest elections ever. I said I need to talk about it because it's ridiculous how long we had to wait. It is, but I know it's because they had to make sure they count everything correctly. I was like, oh my gosh, this whole thing is rigged. What is about to happen? What are we finna do? We are in trouble. We're paying for our sins. That's how I felt. That's how I've been feeling for a while. I mean, which is true. We ain't been living right, y'all. It's a miracle. And let me tell you why it's a miracle. I don't want to speak for anybody, but based off what's been going on with all of us, y'all know we've been in a mental crisis. Most definitely been in a mental crisis. You know we have. It's crazy. Biden and Harris won. Let me tell you why I think he won, and let me tell you what I think about those votes. A lot of people were tired of what's been going on. COVID, it stopped a lot of stuff. It stopped a lot of businesses. It slowed everything down. People are ready to go back to doing what they've been doing. I'm gonna say that again. People are ready to go back doing what they're doing. They're ready to go back to the club. They're ready to go back to stadiums, tours, concerts, parties. They're ready to have fun again. And they feel like Trump has stopped all of this. They feel like he has a lot to do with it. Me personally, with COVID, I did feel like it was something that was planned. I don't know how. I don't know when. But you didn't hear anything more about it in China. It was a thing here in the US that was spreading like crazy. This election is a miracle, not only because it's a Democratic Party, it's because it's about to change a whole lot of stuff. And I think everyone misses it. It's a inner thing. You know what I mean? It's a inner type of thing people miss. They really do. Now let's go to the votes. Let me just say this, because it always leads to this. The whole racial thing. I didn't grow up like that. We had white people living next to us. We had white people going to our schools. We had Japanese, Mexicans, Hispanics, Iranians. We have all of them. I didn't think of not one hatred towards them. I didn't feel that way. When I started growing up and it started becoming a thing, I was like, okay, this is what used to go on way before I was born, and this is how some people really feel. I'm like, oh, okay. Never had anything too racial happen to me. Did I feel like certain things was racial? Yes. But I'm strong enough to stand my ground and drag away from that because I know how I can get. So I back away from it. When I looked at those votes and I seen mostly everyone like around us or in the southern areas or kind of like right there in the middle, close to the south, and everything just looked at mostly for Trump. And I'm looking like, so y'all are undercover racists, because honestly, This whole voting thing is a private thing. You know, for us, mostly black people, we're going to be Democrats because of the difference between that and Republicans. I mean, come on now. We already know that, and we know why. I couldn't understand how most of y'all voted for somebody that's so evil and hateful and just, what? Okay, do what y'all want to do. And it took them forever to count these votes up. It took forever. I just think some of y'all are so single-minded and brainwashed to think that you would want somebody to be over you that doesn't even like you. I'm glad he won. I think we did what we had to do because we were ready for change. I'm done talking about it. We're going to see how things are going to go. I mean, we got a long way to go, and I don't think the story is over.